In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to day trade as much as you want. You could literally day trade 1,000 times in any given day with an account less than $25,000. Now, I am very excited to bring you guys this video because some people have an illusion that this is not possible, and that is simply not the case, and you are cheating yourself if you don't know this strategy. So I'm going to be giving you guys examples on how I do this and what I did today because I only have 3 day trades. I only have a $21,000 account, and I day traded twice today. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to do this and how to implement this starting as soon as you want. But first, before we get into the video, let me introduce myself. My name is Tyler. For those of you guys that are new, if you are a returning subscriber, I do love and appreciate every single one of you guys, so I just want you to know that. Now, with that being said, all I ask in exchange for this video that could truly make you a ton of money and open a ton of opportunities for you, all I ask is that you make me one like button richer by hitting the like button and comment down below, as well as if you want to be part of the most honest and transparent YouTube channel on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Alright, first things first, guys, I'm going to show you my account is only $20,282.91, and if we come to the account, we can see that my 3 day trades that I had used before trading even started today was Altria, Viacom, and Intel, and these are none of the trades that I actually day traded today. So that is, I mean, pretty much proves its legitimacy right there. But I seen Snapchat was starting to run up at about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and considering we have fallen off from our $70 highs, I figured, hey, it could probably keep running up. I'm gonna get a week extra of time so I don't get super clapped on these contracts if Snapchat just keeps going down. So I bought the, actually it'll tell me the, no, it won't tell me the, yeah, at 10:52, I bought a $66.50 call for $55. And then if we come back, I sold a $67 call. So this is essentially a ghetto spread. So if you know what this is, there's probably no reason to watch this video unless you just want a refresher or whatever the case is. So I sold the $67 call at, what time was this? At 11:42, so roughly an hour later for $83. So I made about $30 on this trade. I got in and out, and I still have a value of $2. Well, where this comes in is you have no risk. So the most risk that I stand to lose is this $2 value right here, and that's really no big deal. I still made $30 on this trade, or 107%, as Robinhood shows you right there. So essentially there's no risk on this trade, and I'm in and out of this trade. If it expires worthless, if Snapchat doesn't close above $67 by May 7th, then I will lose $2 with no additional risk if it goes higher than 67 or lower than 67. Now, I can still make $50 on this contract. Now, if you guys know what options is, then you probably know this, but the $66.50 call, I have the right to buy 100 shares at this price, and then I agree to sell 100 shares at $67, so I can still make $50 on this trade if Snapchat closes above $67 by May 7th. Now, this is a beautiful, beautiful strategy. I had no day trades left, but I wanted to day trade this. I wanted to get in and out, and that is essentially what you are able to do with this strategy. Now, I also did this on BlackBerry, but like I said, I did lose a couple dollars on this trade. It says I'm down 75%. I'm not really down 75%. You could see the $10, what is this, the $10.50 calls. I bought these at 12:49 p.m. today at 9 cents a piece, and I figured BlackBerry would probably keep running up, which it only did for a brief period, and I wasn't able, I basically figured BlackBerry might keep running up some more. So then I figured I'll just cut my loss, cut my about 50% loss. So I sold the $11 calls for 5 cents. I collected $20 back. So essentially I lost about couple dollars on this trade, whatever the case is, but I still have $4 open, so I can still get $4 out if I wanted to out of this trade. But I am in and out of this trade. I basically took a 40-45% loss on this, But like I said, I kept it small. I bought 4 of these at $9. So I spent like $38 on this, and there's really no harm to my portfolio because I kept it so small, and I still have $4 left open. So I really only lost about 30% on this trade. And like I said, I have no risk on it. But if BlackBerry somehow does rally, by April 30th, by this Friday, over $11 a piece, then I stand to potentially make $200 a share if BlackBerry closes above $12 by this Friday. So that is basically how it works. Now, if you wanted to sell out of the whole thing, you cannot actually sell out of the remaining money left in the trade. The $4 in the trade, you cannot sell this out in the same day you made the trade. That is considered a day trade, but you have no risk on this trade if you do this strategy just like this. Essentially, like with the last Snapchat example I gave you guys, I made money on that, and I only stand to lose $2. So and I mean, you're basically only gonna make money at that point. If you lose $2, you lose $2, whatever, you still made 30. And that's the thing, I play these small, so I'm not worried about it at all. But essentially how you close this out is it is the opposite. So if you sold for on the $11 strike, you would buy, and then you'd sell the one you bought and go fill your quantity, whatever, for, and then boom, now it says pattern day trade warning. But you already collected the profit, you already made this a no risk trade. Now, another useful thing to know about this strategy, I'm going to show you guys with this Snapchat, and I'm going to come to the May 7th, the ones that I bought and sold. Essentially, when you buy the $66.50 like I did at $55 a share, all these contracts start to shoot up, right? So you don't have to sell the $67 one per se. If they shot up a lot, like a couple 100%, you could sell a $67.50, and the only difference between this is on the 66.50 to 67, you can only make $50 on this because it's times 100. So 50 cents between the 66.50 and the 67 is 50 cents. So that is $50 per contract you sold. And I only sold one, so I could only make $50. Now, I'm quick to get my initial investment back and take profits with this strategy. So I just like to do the one strike above this. But, you know, let's say you sold this for $55 and the 68 was at 100, you could sell this 68 and stand to make $250 if Snapchat closed above $68 by your expiration price. The only thing you cannot do is sell a strike under what you paid. So don't try to get greedy. Whatever the case is, you will get clapped. You can only sell a strike that is above or a higher price than the price you paid. Now, you can also do this on the put side. It works the same exact way. If you bought this for $145, the $59 put, and you know, for $145, and this one went to $200, you could sell this one, but you couldn't sell a more expensive one than you bought. That's just not how it works. And that essentially turns this from a debit spread to a credit spread, and that is where you could lose the difference between the strikes if it closed at $66. Like if I had sold the $66.50, or I bought this one, the $66.50, if I had sold the $66 one, I would stand to lose $50 on this trade and be negative on the trade if Snapchat closed above $66 on my expiration date. So just a good rule of hand, don't sell anything under the strike that you bought. So that's just a given. Don't do it. Just don't do it. You will lose money, and it's not advised at all. That is how you guys can day trade as much as you want, literally hundreds or thousands of times in a day if you wanted to. Obviously, that's not recommended to just go day trading crazy. but you could if you so wanted to. Now, with that being said, if you don't understand anything in this video, make sure to comment down below. I will respond and answer any of your questions like I always do in every single video. And if you got anything useful out of the video, hopefully you did, hit the like button for me, comment down below, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. I will see you guys later and down in the comment section. Peace out.